Hello, my name is Jonathan King and I'm presenting the Community Health Project for myself and Daniel Lewis. Daniel and I were assigned the 32225 zip code of Jacksonville, Florida. Like many other communities in Jacksonville, Daniel and I noticed that childhood obesity is rather prevalent in the city of Jacksonville. Childhood obesity is defined as having a body mass index at or above the 95th percentile, while being overweight has having a body mass index of the 85th to 94th percentile. Healthy People 2020 have decided to make childhood obesity a main goal by adding it as one of the nutrition and weight status objectives, as well as early and middle childhood and adolescent health to their topics. Childhood obesity has tripled since the 1980s. It is basically a caloric imbalance coupled with an increased sedentary lifestyle. The national statistics state that all children ages 6 through 19, 1 in 3 are considered to be overweight or obese. 41% of Black and Hispanic youths are considered to be overweight or obese. In Florida, 14.7% of children are considered overweight, while 13.4% are considered to be obese. Duval County, Florida has an adult obesity rate of 27.5%. While the U.S. government has been trying to do much for childhood obesity, it is not enough. Policies like Michelle Obama's Let's Move campaign has taken steps in the right direction, but is not enough. It's important to get both children and parents involved in these types of discussions. This is why Daniel and I decided to implement a caloric imbalance checklist and decided to teach it to a group of children aged 6 to 11 in a karate class. Childhood obesity is linked to comorbidities such as hypertension, hyperlipidemia, type 2 diabetes, coronary artery disease, and sleep apnea. It is responsible for increased healthcare costs and can affect children's mental health status as well as their self-esteem. The teaching and learning strategies that Daniel and I implemented had to do with teaching the children correct ways to balance their activity lifestyle and reduce their caloric imbalance. It has also been shown that teaching while stimulating the nervous system helps to retain information, so that's why we chose the karate class. We provided handouts to the children and also instructed them to take them home to their parents to get the family involved as well. The goals of the program are to educate the children and parents about nutrition and physical activity, to increase fruits and vegetable intake to at least 5 a day, and increase physical activity level to at least 60 minutes a day, and form healthy eating habits that will lead to a healthy BMI. Thank you.
Good? Are you having fun doing your exercises?
No.
Tired? Okay. I understand that. Trust me, I do. Exercise can be... Huh? No, sir, I am not. Let's get to the point, though. Okay. Today I'm here to talk about obesity. As you can tell, I'm a little obese. Don't be like me, be like Mr. B, right?
Yeah, okay.
Fit and healthy, right? Okay. Now, obesity can typically happen whenever, the body gets too much sugar, too much energy that it stores. So it's more than what the body needs to work, right? Because your body's like an engine. It only needs so much to work. You get too much, you get obese like me. You get a big Buddha belly. Okay? Okay. You got to balance your energy to make sure that what you take in, what you eat, and what you do for exercise and everything helps manage what you eat. So that everything's even, right? Because you don't want too much sugar and not enough exercise, and you'll get overweight like me. Okay? There are many factors, many things that can cause you to, become overweight. Your genes, your genetics, your parents, are one thing. Your eating habits, where you live, your emotions, your habits, the income that you bring in. Well, your parents bring in. 31% of kids between the ages of 2 and 19 are overweight. And that's a really large amount. You really don't want it to be that high. About 18% of boys are considered to be obese, and 15% of girls. Now, obesity can cause multiple different medical problems. It can cause diabetes, where your body doesn't absorb the sugar and use it the way it needs to properly, and so that can cause problems with the different parts of your body. You know, like your blood, your nerves, cause damage to those things. Heart disease is a group of different problems that can happen, where the heart and the blood vessels in your body doesn't function the way that they need to. High blood pressure, that's when your blood pushes too hard against the veins that send the blood throughout your body. It pushes too hard, and that can cause damage to the blood vessels, to your heart, to other organs that you have, that, like your kidneys, that filter waste. Stroke is what you would call a brain attack, so sort of like a heart attack. You've heard of those things before?
Yeah.
Okay, a stroke attack, or a stroke, is when your brain has an attack, where blood and oxygen are stopped from going, to your brain. So if you have a clot or a blood vessel that bursts in your brain, it can cause lack of oxygen to the area in your head, which can cause different problems, like numbness, weakness, difficulty speaking. It is a sickness, yes. So one of the ways to keep from getting these different sicknesses is to keep yourself healthy, okay? Do the best you can. Now, what you can do to help prevent obesity, a couple of things are, well, I have 4 simple daily act practices. 5, fruits or veggies a day to help keep you getting the nutrients and the vitamins that you need. Less than 2 hours of TV time, video games. At least 1 hour a day of physical activity, which you're doing now, and that is great. Keep it up. I know it is. You guys are doing it all day, and that is good. Keep it up, okay? And then no sugary drinks, no Coke, and Sprite, and yeah, sodas. Sodas are really high in sugar, like Mountain Dew, and sodas are bad for you. You can drink them sparingly, but you don't really want to get into a habit of drinking them, okay? Okay, now. Okay, the audio didn't work on the video. My apologies. In any case, that is the presentation. You do your best that you can do every day to try to keep yourself from, having problems later on down. So the practices that you keep for today, they'll help you be better tomorrow, okay? Okay, thank you guys.